Hey listeners, welcome to our podcast, where we are peeling back the curtain on some hard truth you won't hear in the mainstream English media about Taiwan's military might. Consider this grassroots intel straight from the source. Everything we are diving into is verified. Hard swallow, maybe, but checkable. You can check it if you know where to look. Let's get into the real deal with Taiwan's armed forces. For many Taiwanese men, military service is a rite of passage. So there's plenty of first-hand experiences about the shenanigans that go on behind the scenes. We are not just sharing opinions here. We've got recent military headlines that have been stirring up quite the storms locally, but somehow they don't make the international cut. Take this story from China Times, weapon shortages. It's an article written by military reporter. Weapon shortage, inventory issues, and internal theft are pretty much the norm. There was this lieutenant who got busted for stealing gun parts to cover up shortages in his own unit. Yep, that's the level we are talking about. Then there's the scoop from Central News Agency. Remember, it's national news agency. Imagine the shock when a raid uncovers a stash of active duty military gear, including missile launch tubes. It's steam missile in a gas arsenal. We're talking about items that should be under lock and key, and yet here they are out in the wild in gangsters' armory. And it's not just a few misplaced bullets. We are looking at over 14,000 rounds that went missing. Also, the Broadcasting Corporation of China, that means Zhongguang, painting a picture of soldiers' living conditions that's less than ideal, with complaints literally written in the sand. It's our far-reach island military units about the lack of meat and too much canned food in their diets. It's not just a supply hiccup. It's a failure that speaks volumes about the state of affairs. And it doesn't end here. In just 2 days, the might be 2021 and 2020, the rapidly tight security of the military was breached, with weapons getting swept out for replicas. I don't know why. Maybe there's our military comrades who's really get into the model business. For replicas and crucial parts disappearing into the air, we are even got a soldier vanishing from an island that's so small you'd think it's impossible to get lost, yet there he goes, supposedly defecting to the other side. The heart of the issue with Taiwan's military isn't just about equipment or discipline. It's about a mindset where military service is seen as a safety net, a cushy job with a sweet pension, disconnected from the realities of war and defense. These are folks signing up for a paycheck, not a cause, especially not when you have to sacrifice your life for your country. Combine that with leadership issues and you've got a recipe for dysfunction, stolen gear, loose discipline, and shaky combat readiness. Even the changes in conscription duration and training impact are telling. There's a whole lot more to unpack here, and we'll get into that in future episodes. I'm Lucifer Chu, and this has been a glimpse into the seldom discussed challenges facing Taiwan's military through the lens of the local. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to share your thoughts on this series of what else you want to hear about. Until next time, live long and prosper. See you on the flip side.